Hello, what is up everybody? RL57 here, back with yet another diecast car video, and as you can see in front of me, as always, we have our 6 Mercedes-Benz AMG GT3s in front of us. As you can see, we have the one from Spa, we have the one from the Macau Championship, Bathurst, I believe Bathurst as well, and then the Indianapolis. And what we're gonna do in today's video is yet the same thing, just that slight more difference. You already can expect by now, I already have all the AMG GT3s in front of me. As you can see, there's 6, one extra slot right here. And if you are wondering, yes, I did mention in this video, our previous video where we reviewed the 24 hours of Spa AMG GT3, where in today's video we will be doing it. Today we are unboxing and reviewing the Mercedes-Benz AMG GT3 from Tarmac Works and GruppeM Racing, the man filter design. Now, I wouldn't expect myself to review this so soon, as I just literally did that review like I don't know, less than a month or so before. And basically I got my hands on the man filter version, and I'd like to give a huge thanks and shout out to Two Monster Shop for sponsoring today's video, as if for this car, as I'd like to say thank you to them as well. And you can go check out their shop by clicking the link down in the description down below, or visiting their Instagram page or TikTok page if you want to get your hands on any of these cars. They are available anytime. And as you can tell, we'll proceed with the video. We have Tarmac Works, GMR, GruppeM Racing, Mercedes AMG GT3, Bathurst 12 hours 2023. And yeah, you can see this like lovely design, this yellow and green flame sort of design. As you can see with me today, I do not have it with me, which is my normal tweezers that I don't really show cars with. I don't have it with me. I don't know where I misplaced it, but anyways, we'll still proceed with the video. Instead, I'll just show it like manually as usual, as always. So Mercedes-Benz AMG GT3 Bathurst 12 hours in 2023. Overall, I love the design that they have right here in this lovely man filter livery right here, which is awesome. And judging by the box itself, yeah, pretty simplistic. You don't have like the normal box and booklet sort of box or anything. Tarmac Works, GMR, GruppeM Racing, pretty simple at the back right here. You just have some like green flames, electric shock like design. I do really like it. Tarmac and GMR, love to see it. And moving on to the top, it says Hobby 64 on the top as well with the green flames. Overall looking stunning right there. Let's move on to the bottom. The bottom is colored in black, and as you can tell, Tarmac Works, Tarmac for good. And Mercedes licensing right there as well. And also right here, Tarmac Works, Mercedes AMG GT3 Bathurst 12 hours 2023, driven by Maro Engel, Michael Grenier, as well as R. Marcello. I don't know who is that really, but still pretty cool. Barcode if you need it, and made in China. So oh yeah, Tarmac Works socials right there as well. Let's go ahead and open this up. And yes, if you don't know already, it's just like a slide out sleeve sort of. Before we continue, we just want to highlight to you that there are pictures inside right here. Even though you don't have like the mini booklet, you can kind of see how the car is on the track during its own 12 hours on the race day itself at Mount Panorama. You can see that it has the man filter from like the side angle right there, and also the like front tip of the car as well at the grille area with the headlight right there, with the engine bay open, as you can tell. Pretty interesting. Nothing much else in the interior of the box. Let's continue with the car as well as the certification card. Here we have the certification card, Tarmac Works, and the electric, I don't know, design sort of. So it says tarmacworks.com, Facebook and Instagram for Tarmacworks. Let's move on to the back. Limited edition Mercedes AMG GT3 Bathurst 12 Hours 2023. GruppeM Racing Maro Angle, Michael Grenier and R. Marciello, I forgot what his name is. So I got vehicle number 788. This is the 788th AMG GT3, which is nice. So pretty interesting. Love the card. Pretty nice. And let's move on to the main attraction that people are waiting for, the Mercedes AMG GT3 man filter design. Let's take it out from the acrylic case. Let's talk about the base first. So we have this yellow looking base, which is interesting. Tarmac Works, Mercedes AMG GT3 Bathurst 12 Hours 2023, GruppeM Racing, and you have this green sort of like flames moving down the bottom as well as the top right here. Some more flames over here as well. You have the like electric shock sort of design right here, which is cool. Love to see it. And GMR right here at the back as well, which is not too bad. Overall pretty sick, pretty simple as well. And here is the car actually on the base itself, of course. Overall looking pretty stunning. I do really like it. Let's take it out from the base. Before we proceed, I still can't seem to find where's my like tweezers. Not sure where I put it previously. Take it out from its base, and yeah, I'll let you guys to see it on the turntable first before we proceed with the details of the car. Looking pretty nice. Love the yellow color right here for the man filter. So it's in this yellow and green sort of like livery. I do really like it. It resembles sort of like a beautiful livery. I don't know how would you say it. It feels as if it like physically you look at it, it kind of reminds like sort of like a scale, sort of like I don't know, a crocodile scale or maybe like a snake scale, sort of. I don't know if you can see it, like around the car. It like revolves around the car, of course. I mean like it looks as if it should be like an animal scale. It should be sort of like a dragon scale, maybe a what else, crocodile scale, maybe a snake scale, who knows. But yeah, it kind of reminds me of that, like actually, because well, from what I'm seeing right now, it pretty seems like it actually. It's pretty nice, not gonna lie. The man filter livery looks pretty awesome in this sort of like yellow and green combo. A bit of black, but still pretty cool. We did get a yellow AMG GT3 previously, which you might have known, the Moon Eyes livery that I've done a review of from number 99. But this time it's not number 99, it is actually the 999, which is interesting, as the car, like, they've gone through some collaborations with other brands, such as if you don't know, JMR, which I'm a fan of as well. And I'm actually hoping that they will like collab and maybe get to work together, Tarmac and JMR, so that they can replicate their car into 1/64 scale. I really hope that they'll do that. So if Tarmac works, if you happen to watch this video, I'm hoping that you may collaborate in the future with JMR Racing. If you don't know, it is Johor Motorsport Racing. Basically apart from GruppeM as well, they're actually like a collab. I mean, they've done a collab together, that's for sure, but they are different motorsport teams, but they have collaborated with each other, making the previous man filter before this livery. It was the same thing, just that instead of 999 they have the 888 livery, which, well, if you don't know 888, they are basically 888 Engineering together with GruppeM Racing, where they work together to basically release the man filter, together with Johor Motorsports Racing, where 888 actually worked together with GruppeM previously and decided to, well, release the man filter, of course. But this time they've gone with GruppeM Racing only. So yeah, it's like, not to say it's like a sub to them, but it's more to in between, where they like work separately and basically try their best to like get along at sometimes. Maybe like if they collab with each other again, GMR as well as 888, maybe they'll remain the previous 888 design, of course. But yeah, for now it is 999 as always. So if Tarmac happens to release the 888 design, I'd be really happy. I do love the 888 Johor Motorsports Racing, like together, basically, like with Tarmac. That would be very nice. Johor Motorsport Racing, that would be super duper fun, and I do really want it to be together, basically. But yeah, I guess that's all for now. But without further ado, let's take a closer look at the car. This time I think I'm gonna point it with something different. I apologize if this might be a bit funny. As always, I'm using a screwdriver, by the way. Let's start off from the back. Actually, I don't have my tweezers. I don't have any of my tweezers with me. I forgot where I put them, but it's fine. Let's start off from the back right here. We do have the regular blacked out rims with red disc brakes. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there are disc brakes inside, which is actually cool. You do have rubber tires as always, and what is that? P0 rims, I believe Pirelli, I'm not sure. The race wheels, which is cool. I mean, the rubber tires as always. Let's start from the back. We have the tiny T logo at the back of there, which is cool. You have these sort of like scale designs, like I said just now. It's like, I don't know, dragon scales, snake scales, who knows. But it's actually interesting as it revolves throughout the whole car, which is actually pretty cool. You have some like green flames going throughout the side of the car, and at the door basically you can see man filter and liquid moly number 999, sorry, 999 right there at the side. You have some more scales here at the bottom. You have the side exhaust. You have some air intakes here as well. And what does that say? What is that? I cannot really tell. It's like a logo. I'm not sure what logo is that, but it's cool. You do have the side mirror, which is plastic, and it's in black, which is cool. Basically that's it. You have some intakes here as well at the side right here, which is cool. And yeah, at the top right here as well, I forgot to mention Tarmac works, and you have the 3 racers right there, the names of them. Let's move on to the front of the car right here. Starting off, we do have, of course, the lensed headlights or plastic headlights as well. Pirelli logo right there, sponsor right there, which is cool. You have some canards at the side. You have the extended front splitter as always. The front grille right here, which is actually pretty nice, as well as the Mercedes logo right there as well. It says AMG on the top right here. You have some massive hood intakes here as well. Man filter, GMR, and the Tarmac Works logo right there, sponsors, which is actually pretty cool. And yeah, blacked out interior, black dashboard, regular windshield tint. For the racing banner, it is colored in white. and it says Liqui Moly with its logo right there, 999 as well. And for the roof, of course, you do have that tiny antenna, which I do not recommend those who are like 15 or 14 below to have something like this, I would say. And it says GMR right there, which is GruppeM Racing, which is actually pretty cool. Moving on to the side, pretty similar, nothing much to say, as it's basically the same thing, just that inverted as always. So let's talk about this, which is the rear window, as it has the 999 number again at the rear window, which is actually pretty interesting. You do have a roll cage inside as well, as always. Of course, it is a GT3 mobile, as always. Of course, it does need a roll cage inside. And for the massive rear spoiler right here, it is colored in black, or is it carbon fiber? Yeah, it is a carbon fiber black spoiler, and it actually says AMG right here on the top of the spoiler, which is actually pretty nice. And let's move on to the back. It says man filter in between the spoiler right there in green. And you do have the red out rear lights right here, which is transparent. Mercedes logo, AMG logo here as well. Pirelli logo right there at the side, on both sides of course. And it says Pro, as I believe it's the Pro category, not the Pro M. I'm not sure, Pro or Pro M. And you do have the rear diffusers right here, which are colored in black. Some more intakes right here on both sides as well, which is actually pretty cool. Let's move on to the base. So yeah, plastic base, Tarmac works, Mercedes-Benz AMG GT3, made in China. So yeah, currently, of course, I've been reviewing AMG GT3s for more than 6 times right now. This is the 7th time that I'm reviewing a AMG GT3, just that in a different color. And if you ask me personally, I would say the AMG GT3 in like any type of color, it simply works as well. Basically, you've seen it in races. Normally Mercedes, Audis, and also BMWs, they are normally dominating the GT3 lineup, especially the Mercedes AMG GT3, the BMW M4 GT3, as well as the Audi R8 GT3. They are basically famously known for dominating all of the GT3 categories, including one more that I forgot to mention about, the Porsche 911 GT3, that is also really famous in these sort of like huge GT3 lineups. One that's like less known for maybe like underrated GT3 classes are something like the McLaren 720S GT3. What else? The I don't know. Some GT3s are just like infamous, if you ask me personally. Like Audi, Porsche, Mercedes, and BMW, they're more too famously known for GT3s, GT4s, and basically all the other classes, as well as, of course, the luxury normal sports life, of course, the racing life anyways. For something like McLaren, Lamborghini, I would say is pretty much in the middle, I would say. The Huracan GT3 is not really that famous, nor like heavily popular or anything. It's just like slowly decreasing in popularity and some sort. Something else such as the Ford GT GT3 as well, or the Ford GT LM, that's also like slowly going down as time goes. The Ford Mustang GT3 that also exists, it's like going down as far as it goes, and it doesn't really get that much hype compared to all of the other sort of vehicles and GT3 cars. Unlike the AMG GT3s, the BMW M4 GT3s that also mini GT releases, the Audi GT3s, I believe that one Para 64 has it more. The like GT3 lineup, basically I would say it gives a lot of hype, but it depends on which GT3 you're talking about. If it's from Mercedes, you would know it's, oh, the Mercedes AMG GT3, or maybe the old classic Mercedes SLS AMG GT3, or maybe from like the Audi series, the Audi R8 GT3, that's also famous, as well as from BMW, you have the M4 GT3, which is still popular today, and the Porsche 911 GT3 as well, forgot to mention that. They are all heavily popular, overrated cars anyways, but they have sort of like that feeling of having a lot of designs throughout all of the championships, such as the Bathurst 12 hours, the Spa, this 24 hours of Spa, the Nürburgring 24 hours, the what else, something like the Macau championship as well. They are mostly used for GT3 purposes, where they compete with each other all around the world and basically have a ton of different liveries. And AMG, BMW and Audi, and also Porsche, they basically have the same sort of like DNA with each other, as they normally have a ton of them racing all across the world, and each of them have its own uniqueness, especially towards the livery of the car, which applies here with the AMG GT3 lineup. Well, something like the AMG GT3, basically if you count like throughout the whole world, there should be like hundreds to thousands of liveries made for the GT3, and it basically applies to almost everything AMG GT3 related, no matter it's the older version or the newer one. All of them have their own separate ways of releasing their own colors and have its own uniqueness within it. And this is something like it, like okay, I think that should be enough on the turntable. Let me just put it at the background first for now. Now if you see clearly, we have all 7 AMG GT3s in front of me basically, and if you look closely, all of them have their own uniqueness. It depends on color basically. Yeah, of course AMG GT3s release too many colors. You might be able to say that for sure, and basically you're spending a lot on buying the same thing. That's happening to me basically. But if you're a pure like diehard fan, or maybe something like if you're a your enthusiast is towards like Mercedes or maybe Audi, Porsche, BMW, Lamborghini, maybe if you are maybe like fans of that, then you wouldn't mind like spending more on the same car, just that they are in different liveries, which applies basically to this video, basically the AMG GT3 lineup, the BMW M4 lineup, the M4 GT3, Audi R8 GT3. That applies to basically everything in the GT3, GT4, any type of racing world, or basically regular world as well. The regular world of cars, no matter they are luxurious, fun, sports, maybe racing cars as well, drift cars, rally cars. If you're maybe like a rally fan, or maybe you love the Lancia Delta Integrale for some sort, you would collect many of the colors as well, which is I would say if you're a fan of it, then yes, you should continue buying it, you should continue collecting it, which is happening to me right now. If I have a connection towards the AMG GT3s, maybe if I love it that much, then I should remain and continue collecting them until they stop producing them, which is what I'm doing right now. And as you can see in front of the everything in front of you right now in the video, you can see that there are 7 of them. Tarmac Works has basically debuted and released so far. I didn't collect like this duplicate and this duplicate, where they had the version in race 1 where I bought the version in race 2 where they actually taped the front. I did mention that in the previous video. You can go check it out in the Tarmac Works playlist. That one where it had the regular like undamaged AMG version, and this one where it is the same thing, just that they released the version where it was the like, I don't know, esports version. I've never heard of it, but it's like slightly different where it has that sort of a way to make it a duplicate. I don't really buy it. I don't really like them having the same sort of AMG GT3, just that it pretty much looks as if it's a duplicate, just that it's up to you whether to buy it or not. And to me personally, I won't buy something like that, as well, it's just simply wasting money at the same time. Just that maybe you need to have something like different within each other, then it would work. Like this one, yeah, it's clearly not the same with any of the AMG GT3s. The man filter, clearly not the same. The one from GruppeM from the previous video, nothing looks like it. Like the AMG GT3 in this blue color, yeah, you don't have anything like it. So you can see what I mean by collecting these AMG GT3s. They are pretty fun, very nice, and also at the same time shows that you are basically a collector of one specific model, one specific brand, and you still remain within that brand itself. And yeah, I do really support that. It's very, very nice. Even though you're spending a lot on the same car, it's still a great deal. And at the same time, you get to collect a diversity of the same thing, just that maybe it could be in different colors, or maybe in different variants, or I would say something like that, etc. But yeah, if you ask me personally which one's my favorite, I would say it's still this GMR, the previous version. My second option would be, of course, the new man filter. I wouldn't make the man filter first because this still has the livery that I still really like, actually, compared to the man filter. My third favorite would be the AMG GT3 in blue, which is nice compared to the others, of course. But yeah, overall it's such a great deal, very nice. Like, you have that nice feeling when you have like collected all this while. Maybe you want to collect more in the future or so. Yeah, you better like stick to one brand, stick to one car or design, however you want it, and keep continuing. And yeah, there you go. That is my review of the Mercedes AMG GT3 Bathurst 12 Hours 2023 by GruppeM Racing man filter right here. And I'd just like to wish my Muslim friends, my Muslim viewers, subscribers, a happy Eid Mubarak to everyone out there. Have a wonderful Eid. And for those who are maybe from Malaysia or Indonesia, I'd like to wish you all a Selamat Hari Raya Aidil Fitri, Maaf Zahir dan Batin. But yeah, there you go. That's my review of the Mercedes AMG GT3. Once again, I'd like to say thank you guys for watching. See my other videos. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See you soon. Bye bye.